Hey, what's up, everybody? Why does I hate this? Well, I really like this Insta360 Go, but every time it keeps showing little pop-ups on my screen that are distracting. Anyways, another day, getting out here, hitting on the wall. You know, I don't plan for all these videos to just be on the wall. I get a couple videos on court that I'm wanting to put up. But as of right now, getting this kind of started and in the groove of everything, just being able to go hit on the wall every day helps me be able to just put content out there and kind of just talk about tennis. I do want to get to a point to where I can find people that I can consistently hit with during the week and create content. But as of right now, since I'm transitioning to playing lefty, I think the wall is pretty good. I can get content out, and I can. The wall is a pretty consistent hitting partner. So, and the biggest thing I need is repetitions. Let's turn that on. Repetitions in my wrist. It just needs to get stronger. I've laid off on the weights for the past 4 days, but need to start picking that back up again. But it's just about getting reps in this wrist. It still doesn't feel incredibly strong. Anyways, enough talking. Let's, my knee is killing me. I'll talk about that in a second, but sun's not in a great spot. But like I was saying, my knee is not feeling the greatest today. I felt it last night. I've been really trying to get back into shape. Not that I'm out of shape, but in comparison to like playing competitive tennis, I'm very out of shape. So I've been trying to get my conditioning back, trying to lose some weight so I'm a little bit lighter on court. And I weighed in at 219 today. I was getting like 230, which is quite a bit, but yeah, so I've been doing a lot of conditioning, a lot of running, a lot of cycle at the end of the gym. I did half an hour of cycling last night. I got home, kind of unwinded, and then I could really feel my knee was really tightening up. So today on the wall is just going to be, if you see me not bending my knees, it's because I'm trying to rest them as much as possible. You know what I've been doing lately? I've lost like 3 sweatbands lately playing on court because I'll get it drenched. I'll take it off mid-game, throw it to the back of the fence, and just completely forget about it. So I need to find some cheap wristbands, and not the small ones, the thick ones, the long ones. I don't like those small ones. They don't feel right. But all right, let's try to get some kind of reps in. Like I said, I'm not going to be using my knee, so a lot of just standing and hitting. So like I said in other videos, this is just getting the mandatory reps in for the day. So I start with forehands. I do both lefty and righty forehands. I then move to lefty and righty backhands, so forth and so forth. And I'm thinking I need to start with volleys first, just like something to get warmed up with. I'm going to move to, thinking overheads? I think I'm gonna move to overheads, then do ground strokes. So let's try something. Turn that screen back on. I don't know how this is gonna work out, but or if this is gonna be in the slightest bit entertaining. looks horrible, but it's actually feeling kinda good. Alrighty, volleys and overheads are done. Overheads are feeling good. Overheads are feeling real good. I'm getting really coordinated with it. I think it's because I've been doing some footwork drills to help coordination in the overheads. Because now with the overheads, I'm able to load up on the back foot and swing through. That's mostly for shots that are like just a little bit over your head and you feel like you need to take that one extra step back, but you don't really have time. So you kind of just load up and kind of try to do a little bicycle kick. But all right, now we'll do forehands, lefty and righty, into backhands, into one-handed backhands, slices, and end it with some serves. I want to be able to do 20 and then seamlessly transition over into lefty forehands, but screwed that up. One thing I've been doing lately that's kind of helped my forehand is instead of just kind of like taking my racket back, I'm now taking it back at more of a sharper angle. So I'm coming here. Sometimes I do it when I do it with the left hand, I feel a little re. So let me try it with the right. Coming back and kind of taking my racket back at this angle. For some reason, it helps my swing. I stay a little bit more focused up here when I'm conscious about the angle of the racket head that I'm taking it back. So I'm here, coming back like this way, instead of kind of taking it back flat open like this, and then coming through. I guess it's something in my head where I feel a little bit more professional hitting that way. I don't know. I think it's more psychological. Backhands are all about just being patient, just slowing your thoughts down up here, just being patient, because you have to position yourself very good on backhands, because you want that ball coming into the same spot every time, because you don't have the extra length you do with forehands. But waiting for that ball to kind of just get into your zone is night and day with backhands. Forehands, you can get away with hitting out here, back here, or wherever. Bigger muscle groups. But with backhands, you're so choked up that you don't have that extra leverage. You just have to not only position yourself very well, so where you see that ball is coming in and it's coming into your strike zone, and two, that you're letting that ball come into your strike zone. You're not getting two, your anxiety is not letting you start swinging before it's the optimal time. I don't know if that makes any sense. Because when I don't let that ball come into my strike zone, I feel like I'm swinging at air. And when I do let that ball come into my strike zone, then I feel like I'm kind of hitting more of like the ball is made out of cement, if that makes any sense. And I want to feel like the ball is made out of cement, because when I'm striking too early, I just feel like I'm swinging at air, and that ball has no oomph behind it. I still feel like mechanically that left arm is still in the way. Yeah, I'm still positioning myself too far away from that ball. And when I position myself too far away from the ball, I think that's when I start hitting at it, like if I'm playing baseball instead of tennis, where if it's too far away, you're kind of swinging across it more, almost like a slap, instead of brushing. Alrighty, ended today's hitting a little bit early because I used this tripod to put my Insta360 Go on, and it was in the grass and the wind blew it over and it landed directly on the lens. So the lens shattered. I think that's only a protective lens. I hope. I mean, I'm still recording. It's still showing all the right lenses and everything, but so it's still working. I think that was just a protective lens. I'm gonna have to buy another one. But yeah, FYI, if you if you get this Insta360 Go 3S. Just watch that lens. If you drop it, it will shatter. But anyways, all right. Serves felt good until the camera fell and I ended. Serves felt good. Slice backhands on the lefty side felt horrible. Two-handed backhands on the lefty side felt terrible. What else? Backhands felt like I'm whiffing, like I'm hitting air. And forehands feel good. Still need to get the wrist. Wrist is still pretty weak, but it's kind of the sum. Tomorrow I'm hitting with somebody tomorrow, so I'm going to try to film that and be able to have a video not having to do with the wall. But anyways, that's it for today, so hopefully tomorrow will be better. See you guys.